Good morning. अब किसी सेकंड दवा टाइम दवा तापर हमें स्टार्ट करिए. We'll start the class maximum by 1 minute. गोटे मिनिट देला परे आरंभ करिया. Okay, we are discussing different functions of management. Management रो कौन function अच्छी हमें तो discuss करते. We'll continue to discuss the same thing. And we'll study some new concept today. Let me go to the slide. Yeah, these are the different concepts of management, different functions of management. If you manage something, तुमको कौन करियो पड़ियो? तुमको प्लान करियो पड़ियो, तुमको रिक्रूटमेंट स्टाफिंग करियो पड़ियो, लोगों को काम में लगायो पड़ियो, ऑर्गेनाइज करियो पड़ियो, कंट्रोलिंग and directing. You are monitoring everything, you are supervising everything. So you have to do all these things. All these things itself is just is not small thing. Like if you do any small work, maybe it could be one thing. But if you do big work, then you have to work a lot for each of these functions. Planning, staffing, organizing, controlling, directing. ଆମେ discussion କରୁଥିଲେ each of these functions. Suppose planning. For anything you do, you need to plan. What to do, when to do, how you are doing. Suppose you are acquiring some skills, or you are recruiting some people, or you are making some time. ତମକୁ ସବୁବେଳେ ପ୍ଲାନ୍ କରିବାକୁ ପଡିବ ଯେକୌଣସି ଜିନିଷ. ସପୋଜ ତମେ ଗୋଟେ ଘର ତିଆରି କରୁଛ, you have to plan a lot. କୋଉଠୁ ପଇସା ଆସିବ, କେତେ କେମିତିଆ ଘର ହବ, କେତେଟା ରୁମ୍ ହବ, କିଏ କରିବ ସବୁ ଗୋଟେ ତମେ ପ୍ଲାନ୍ କରୁଛ। The basic function of management. This is a very basic. Then we'll study the plan କେତେ ପ୍ରକାର ଅଛି, କଣ କଣ ଅଛି, କି ପ୍ରକାର plan ଅଛି. We'll study that. We'll understand that in a high level. But the first function is the planning. So you have to do a lot of planning in any work. Then organizing. This is what I was telling. You have to organize everything in place. ସବୁ ତମେ ଘର କରୁଛ, ଘରର ମିସ୍ତ୍ରୀ କୋଉଠୁ ଆସିବ, ପଇସା କୋଉଠୁ ଆସିବ, ତାଙ୍କୁ ସବୁ ଡାକିବ, ତାଙ୍କୁ ସବୁ କାମ କରେଇବ, ସିମେଣ୍ଟ, ବାଲି, ଇଟା ସବୁ ଅଛି କି, ଷ୍ଟକ୍ ଅଛି କି ନାହିଁ. You are coordinating everything, you are organizing everything, the process, the workers, the laborers, the raw material, everything you are organizing. You are making sure everything is in place. To organize a business is to provide it with everything useful or its functioning. ଯାହା ଯାହା ଦରକାର ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କର, ଯଦି କିଛି ଲୋକଙ୍କୁ କାମ କରିବାକୁ କୁହାହଉଛି, ତେଣୁ ସେମାନେ ସେମାନଙ୍କର ଖାଦ୍ୟ ପେୟ, ତାଙ୍କର ସବୁ ଯାହା ଯାହା ଦରକାର ସବୁ ଜିନିଷ ତମେ ଅର୍ଗାନାଇଜ କରୁଛ କି ନାହିଁ, you are monitoring things. So this is another major functionality, major functions of management organizing after planning. So you have to make sure all the things what you need in the project are there available in the site. That is organizing. Staffing is another function. Staffing means you are recruiting people, you are making others to work. Suppose ତମେ ଗୋଟେ କାମ କରୁଛ, ତମେ ଯୋଉ ଘର ଏକ୍ସାମ୍ପଲ ଦଉଥିଲି, ତମେ ମିସ୍ତ୍ରୀଙ୍କୁ ରଖୁଛ କିମ୍ବା ଲେବରଙ୍କୁ ଡାକୁଛ. So you are deciding who is going to work, who is the best for your project. किए लेबर करिवे, किए मिस्त्री करिवे. You are deciding all these things. You are talking to them. So that is staffing. It is the function of manning the organization structure and keeping it manned. That means ଯିଏ ସବୁ କାମ କରିବେ ତାଙ୍କୁ ତମେ କାମରେ ଲଗାଉଛ. That is staffing. The main purpose of staffing is to put the right man into right job. This is what I was telling. ତମକୁ ଦେଖିବାକୁ ପଡିବ କିଏ କୋଉ କାମରେ କରୁଛି. ତମେ ମିସ୍ତ୍ରୀକୁ ମିସ୍ତ୍ରୀ କାମ ଦବ, ଲେବରଙ୍କୁ ଲେବର କାମ ଦବ. ତମେ ଯଦି ଲେବର ଗୋଟେ କିଏ ଗୋଟେ କାମ କରୁଥିବ ତାକୁ ନେଇକି ମିସ୍ତ୍ରୀ କରିବ, ତମର କାମଟା ଠିକ ହବ. Then you have to make sure the right person in right place. So ଯିଏ ଯୋଉ କାମରେ expertise, ଯିଏ ଯୋଉ କାମରେ experience ଅଛି, ତାଙ୍କୁ ସେଇ କାମରେ ଦବ. This is also you have to do within this each function. You have to do lot of planning, lot of coordination, and finally you are doing this. So staffing is another function. Planning, organizing, and staffing. This is one function where you need to work a lot. So these are nothing but management functions. Work. Directing. Directing is what? You are giving the direction. You know the word direction. Direction के film रे, shooting रे, सब direction. जे निर्देश करे, जे instruction दे. ने जे जानिछि कौन situation, कौन context, कौन outcome होगा. Then he will do the instruction direction to the performer who worker. ତମେ ତମର ଘର ତିଆରି ଯାଉଛି, ତମେ ଜାଣିଛ ତମର ପ୍ଲାନ କଣ. You will give the proper direction to the laborer, to the ମିସ୍ତ୍ରୀ ଯିଏ, ତାଙ୍କୁ ବତେଇବ କେମିତି ହବ, କାନ୍ଥ କେମିତି ହବ, ରୁମ୍ କେମିତି ହବ, କୋଉଠି ଟଏଲେଟ ହବ, କୋଉଟା ବେଡରୁମ୍ ହବ. You are giving all the direction. And while giving the direction, there are several elements you have to consider. Like in this slide is given, you have to supervise, motivate, you have to show leadership, and you should be a well communicator. All these elements you need to focus while directing. This is also one function of management: planning, organizing, staffing, then directing. Another function is controlling. What is controlling? This is controlling. So you are actually monitoring and making sure things are working. Controlling is the process of checking whether or not necessary process is being made towards the objective or goals and acting if necessary to correct any deviation. ତମେ ମନିଟର କରୁଛ ଦେଖୁଛ ଯଦି କଣ୍ଟ୍ରୋଲିଂ ମାନେ ତମର ଯଦି ସିମେଣ୍ଟ ଟା ଗୋଳା ହଉଛି ତାର କେତେ କୋଉ ରେସିଓରେ ଜିନିଷଟା ମିଶିବ ସିମେଣ୍ଟ ବାଲି ପାଣି ତାର କୋଉ ରେସିଓ ହବ ଯଦି ତମେ ସେଟା ମନିଟର ନ କରିବ କଣ୍ଟ୍ରୋଲ ନ କରିବ then that laborer they can create the cement in a wrong ratio or ସେମାନେ ଭୁଲ କରିପାରନ୍ତି ବେଶୀ କରିପାରନ୍ତି କମ କରିପାରନ୍ତି you are monitoring and controlling means you are checking everything ଠିକ ହଉଛି କି ନାହିଁ ତମର ଯୋଉ ରେସିଓ ଦବା କଥା ସେଇ ରେସିଓରେ ହଉଛି କି ନାହିଁ ତମ ଜାଗାରେ ଘରଟା ହଉଛି କି ନାହିଁ ଯଦି ଆଉ କୁଆଡେ ବାଡିଗଲା କି ଆଉ କୁଆଡେ କାନ୍ଦ ତମର ପୁଣି ତମ ହଇରାଣ ପଡିବ this is controlling so all these are major functions in the management. What are these functions? Planning, staffing, organizing, controlling, and directing. You need to know all these functions, all these steps in any work. Suppose you take a small project at your home, at your study, at your school. If services you are in charge of services in your school. So there are a lot of things you have to do. କୋଉ କ୍ଲାସର ପିଲା କେତେ କଣ୍ଟ୍ରିବ୍ୟୁଟ କରିବେ କୋଉଠୁ ମୂର୍ତ୍ତି ଆସିବ କେମିତି ମାଇକ୍ ବାଜିବ କେମିତି ଭୋଜି ହବ କେମିତି ପ୍ରସାଦ ହବ କେତେବେଳେ ପୁଷ୍ପାଞ୍ଜଳି ହବ you are executing that project and for that you need to do a lot of planning staffing organizing coordinating controlling ସବୁ ଜିନିଷ ଦେଖିବା ପରେ ଯାଇକି ତମେ ପ୍ରୋଜେକ୍ଟକୁ ଏକ୍ସିକ୍ୟୁଟ କରିବ you need to know all these steps all these functions in any project ମୁଁ ଯେତେବେଳେ ପ୍ଲାନିଂ ପଢୁଥିଲି କହୁଥିଲି ତମର different types of planning ଅଛି these are different types of planning operational planning contingency planning strategic planning tactical planning operational planning we can further divide into single plan and ongoing plan what the difference କଣ single plan suppose ତମେ ଘର ତିଆରି ହେବା କଥା ତୁମକୁ example ଦେଲି you are making the plan ଯେତେବେଳେ ଘରଟା ପୁରା ସରି ଯାଉଛି ଯେତେବେଳେ ପୁରା ଘରଟା ତମର ସରି ଯାଉଛି then you are not using that plan that is actually single use the plan you are making is once use so that is not going to use further ongoing plan suppose ତମର ଗୋଟେ ବଡ ପ୍ରୋଜେକ୍ଟ ଅଛ ତମର ଡେଲି ପ୍ଲାନ୍ ହଉଛି suppose ତମେ ଏଇଖିଣି 10 ବର୍ଷ ତମର ଷ୍ଟଡି କରିବ 5 ବର୍ଷ ଷ୍ଟଡି କରିବ you have make a plan for that 5 years that 10 years and every day you are reviewing this plan and changing this plan suppose ତମେ ଗୋଟେ କଲେଜରେ ଆଡମିସନ କରିବାକୁ ଟ୍ରାଏ କରୁଛ ଗୋଟେ କୋର୍ସରେ ଆଡମିସନ କରିବାକୁ ଟ୍ରାଏ କରୁଛ ତମେ ଯଦି ସେଇ କଲେଜରେ ତମକୁ ସିଟ୍ ମିଳିଲାନି ତମେ ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ କଲେଜରେ ଯିବ then you are changing your plan ତମର କୋଉ କମ୍ପିଟିଟିଭ ଦବ କଣ ଦବ କୋଉ ଏକ୍ସାମ ଦବ କୋଉ ବର୍ଷ କେତେ ପରୀକ୍ଷାରେ ତମେ appear କରିବ ଫର୍ମ ଫିଲ୍ କରିବ everything you are planning And every day when you are moving, you are changing your plan, you are reviewing your plan. এটা ongoing plan. Ongoing plan ମାନେ ଯେତେବେଳେ ତମେ ପ୍ରତିଦିନ ତମ ପ୍ଲାନ୍ କୁ ରିଭ୍ୟୁ କରୁଛ, ଚେଞ୍ଜ କରୁଛ, ଅପଡେଟ୍ କରୁଛ, according to that you are going ahead. Ongoing plan ଯୋଉଟା long term target କୁ ପାଇଁ ପ୍ଲାନ୍ କରାଯାଏ। ସିଙ୍ଗଲ ୟୁଜ୍ ପ୍ଲାନ୍ ମାନେ ଗୋଟେ ପ୍ରୋଜେକ୍ଟ ପାଇଁ ପ୍ଲାନ୍ କଲ, ପ୍ରୋଜେକ୍ଟ ସରିଗଲା, ପ୍ଲାନ୍ ବି ସରିଗଲା। That is once use. So these are operational, day to day operation। ତମର ବିଜନେସ୍ ତମେ ଯଦି କିଏ ଜଣେ ଚାକିରି କରୁଥିବ କମ୍ପାନୀରେ କି କୌଣସି ଜାଗାରେ, then you can understand easily what is single use plan, what is ongoing plan. You can think about your project, your work। ତମର ଫ୍ୟାମିଲି ଗୋଟେ ପିକନିକ ଯାଉଛନ୍ତି, ଘର ପିକନିକ ହଉଛି, that is a single use plan। You make a plan, କେତେବେଳେ ଯିବା, କେତେବେଳେ ଉଠିବା, କିଏ କିଏ ଯିବେ, କେମିତି କୋଉଠିକି ଯିବା, କେତେବେଳେ ଗାଡି ଆସିବ, ଆମେ ଯିବା, କଣ ରାନ୍ଧିବା, ଏବେ କେତେବେଳେ ପୁଣି ଆସି ଘର ପହଞ୍ଚିବା। That plan is single use plan। And if you are done with the picnic, if you are coming back to your home, you will not use that plan anymore। That is single use plan। But ongoing plan ମାନେ ଯୋଉଟା ତମର ଲଙ୍ଗ ଟର୍ମ ଚାଲିବ। ତମ ମା ତମ ଘରେ ରୋଷେଇ କରୁଛନ୍ତି, ସବୁଦିନ ତମ ବାପା ଚାକିରି କରୁଛନ୍ତି କି ଘରେ ପଇସା ଆଣୁଛନ୍ତି, ଘର ମ୍ୟାନେଜ କରୁଛନ୍ତି। ଦେ ହାଭ୍ ଏ କଣ୍ଟିନ୍ୟୁଅସ୍ ପ୍ଲାନ୍। ସବୁଦିନ ସକାଳୁ ଯିବେ, ଅଫିସ ଯିବେ, କାମ କରିବେ, ପଇସା ଆଣିବେ, ପଇସାରେ କେତେ ଖର୍ଚ୍ଚ ହବ, କେତେ ସେଭିଂ ହବ, he is reviewing, and every month, everything he is changing his plan। So that kind of plan is ongoing plan। Contingency plan is special planning। So when you need something in a crisis scenario, what if scenario, suppose तुम गोटे बड़ बिल्डिंग कर कंक्रीट छात पड़ी, सपोज वर्षा है सदा, then you are making plan for that। suppose the company किसी गोटे कंपनी निया लगा, you are losing all the data, all the information। so मैं मझे मझे सीढ़ी राइट करी कि कंपनी डाटा को आउ कोठे लकर रे कि आउ को जगह रख जा, एटा तमरा निया लागी कले भी तमरा डाटा सीढ़ी रे थिबो। This type of planning is contingency planning। Means you are making a plan for the worst scenario, for different scenario, when something is actually going to damage your organization, going to create any loss which is irrecoverable, that suppose flood or fire। so you are well prepared। ବର୍ଷା ହେଲେ ଫସଲ ନଷ୍ଟ ହେଇଯାଉଛି, ତମେ ଯଦି ବର୍ଷା କୁ ମାନେ from the rain, suppose you are keeping your things outside। ଏବେ ଆମର ବିରି ଅମଳ ହଉଛି, ସପୋଜ ଖଳାରେ ଆମର ପଡିଛି ଜିନିଷ, ଧାନ, ବିରି ବର୍ଷାରେ ନଷ୍ଟ ହେଇଯାଉଛି। you have enough polythene, you have enough coverage so that you can reduce the risk। so that kind of planning is contingency planning। you are well prepared for the worst case। ଯେମିତି ଆମର ସାଇକ୍ଲୋନ ସେଣ୍ଟର ଅଛି, ସାଇକ୍ଲୋନ ଆସିଲେ ଲୋକମାନଙ୍କୁ ଯାଇକି ସାଇକ୍ଲୋନ ସେଣ୍ଟରରେ ରଖାହଉଛି, ତାଙ୍କର ଖାଇବା ପିଇବା ବନ୍ଦୋବସ୍ତ କରାହଉଛି। that planning is contingency planning। strategic planning is ଯେ ଟପ୍ ଲେଭେଲ ପ୍ଲାନିଂ। ସପୋଜ ତମର କମ୍ପାନୀର ଆଉ କୋଉଠି ତାଙ୍କର ବ୍ରାଞ୍ଚ ହବ କି ଆଉ କଣ ପ୍ରଡକ୍ଟ ଲଞ୍ଚ କରିବେ, ଏବେ 25 ରେ ସେମାନେ ଅଛନ୍ତି, 26 ବେଳକୁ ସେମାନେ ଭାବୁଛନ୍ତି ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ଅଫିସ କରିବେ ଶ୍ରୀଲଙ୍କାରେ। that kind of planning is strategy planning। everyone doesn't know that company is growing, कंपनी तार निजे निजे तार स्ट्रेटेजी तमे तमे एबे तुमको 25 वर्ष तमे भाबुछ मु 35 वर्ष हला बेलको ମୋ ପାଖରେ ବହୁତ ଭଲ ଘର ଥିବ, ଭଲ ଗାଡି ଥିବ, ଭଲ ପଇସା ଥିବ, କିମ୍ବା ମୁଁ ବାହାର କଣ୍ଟ୍ରିରେ କୋଉଠି ଏଷ୍ଟାବ୍ଲିଶ କରି ହେଇଯାଇଥିବି। For that 10 years, you are making some plan. ମୁଁ ଏଇ କୋର୍ସ କରିବି, ଏଇ ଚାକିରି କରିବି, ଏମିତି ଏଇ ବିଜନେସ କରିବି। These are strategic planning. You are defining your strategy for long run. Strategic planning is used in light of achieving big goals in the long term. That is what mentioned in. It is more of a high level planning done by the top level managers in an organization. In any organization, so I was giving some example when you are launching a new product, when you are opening a new branch office. This kind of planning is done by the top level management. Company is running, everything is fine, and they are suddenly planning something to grow, to double the revenue by next year. ତ ଏଥର ଯେତେ ପଇସା ହେଇଛି ଆର୍ଥକ ଯେତେ ଲାଭ ହେଇଛି ଆର୍ଥକ ତାର ଡବଲ ହବ। ସେଟା କେମିତି ହବ? ଦେନ୍ what is the plan for that? They are working that strategy plan. Tactical plan is tactical tactic ମାନେ ତ ବୁଝିପାରୁଥିବ ତାର ମାନେଟା କଣ? ଟିକେ ମାନେ ଯୋଉ ପ୍ଲାନ ଗୁଡା different tactic ରେ ହୁଏ ଲେଖା ହେଇଛି ଏଠି ପଢିଯାଅ tactical planning refers to the task prioritization for achieving short-term goals such as planning helps achieve those goals as prescribed in a strategic planning। ତମେ ଏଗୁଡା ସବୁ ପ୍ଲାନ ପଢିଲ ବେଳେ ବେଳେ କଣ ହୁଏ କମ୍ପାନୀ ତାର ପ୍ରାୟୋରିଟି ଚେଞ୍ଜ କରେ। ସପୋଜ କିଛି ଗୋଟେ ଅପରେସନ ପ୍ଲାନିଂ କୁ ଚେଞ୍ଜ କରିକି suddenly they want to open an office in different country and they are prioritizing that. So sometimes they play with that. They apply different tactic and they are prioritizing different plans, different goals, and eliminating the plans which are day-to-day things. So it depends on the management how they apply their tactic. So these are different planning, operational planning, contingency planning, strategic planning, tactical planning. Operational planning, you know that what you do on a day-to-day basis for daily operation, daily management operation. You are doing that plan, operational planning. Contingency planning is you are prepared for the worst scenario, for different scenario, for to avoid the worst case. So these are very special planning. I was giving example of fire, drought, this kind of things, rain, flood. So to avoid these kind of things, we make contingency planning. Strategic planning is a long-term plan to achieve long-term goals. What is there in your strategy? What is there in your vision? So that for that you need strategy plan. Tactical planning, it's it's little bit different from any other plan. These are not regular. Sometimes you prioritize the things. Sometimes you uh, do some certain planning based on the company's need. So these are tactical planning. Another concept is MBO, management by objective. Objective कौन तमे समझ जानिଛ goal ମାନେ ତମ ଲାଇଫ ର ତମର ଅବଜେକ୍ଟିଭ କଣ ମ୍ୟାନେଜମେଣ୍ଟ ବାଇ ଅବଜେକ୍ଟିଭ ମାନେ ଗୋଟେ କମ୍ପାନୀର ଅବଜେକ୍ଟିଭ ଅଛି ତାର ପ୍ରଫିଟ ସେ ବଢେଇବ ପ୍ରଫିଟ ଡବଲ କରିବ then what to do how they want that goal to achieve so they have to make everything for that suppose କିଛି product ବଢିବ କି ସେଲ୍ସ ବଢିବ କଷ୍ଟ କେମିତି କମିବ ତମେ ତମେ ଭାବୁଛ ମୁଁ 3 ବର୍ଷ ପରେ ଗୋଟେ MBA ହେଇଯିବି କି 4 ବର୍ଷ ପରେ ଗୋଟେ MBA ହେଇଯିବି କି ଗୋଟେ ମୋର ମାଷ୍ଟର ଡିଗ୍ରୀ ଆସିଯିବ 2 ବର୍ଷ ପରେ ସେଥିଲାଗି ତମେ କଣ କରୁଛ you have to do the action you have to do the work step by step what course you are joining where you are joining everything so MBA management by objective is defined by very name it is literally means management by agreement on objective that means company ର ଯୋଉ goal ଅଛି ତାକୁ ତମେ a company sets itself higher level of organizational objectives and these are then passed on the employees in the cascading manner ତା ମାନେ ହଉଛି କମ୍ପାନୀର ଯୋଉ ଗୋଲ ଅଛି ସପୋଜ ତ ମୁଁ ଗୋଟେ ଏକ୍ସାମ୍ପଲ ଦେଲି ଯେ ରେଭିନ୍ୟୁ ଡବଲ କରିବା ପାଇଁ for that you need to do lot of things you are adding new product you are increasing sales you are reducing cost and suppose reducing cost and for reducing cost you are doing a lot of things so how to reduce cost you are minimizing the wastage you are removing the transportation a lot of things so ultimately these are cascaded to the employees ଯେ ସବୁ କାମ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ସେମାନେ ବି କିଛି କିଛି କଣ୍ଟ୍ରିବ୍ୟୁଟ କରୁଛନ୍ତି as their goal transportation ନାହିଁ ମାନେ ସେମାନେ ନିଜେ vehicle ଆସିବେ ନିଜେ company ଆସିବେ these are the management by objective so company ର ଗୋଟେ objective ଅଛି then same objective is divided into multiple tasks and it cascaded to employee ମାନଙ୍କ ପାଖକୁ ଆସ୍ତେ ଆସ୍ତେ ସେ objective ଟା cascade ହେଇକି ଯାଉଛି that is the meaning the team management by objective MBO ର ମାନେ କଣ ବୁଝିଗଲା ଫାର୍ଷ୍ଟ ପଏଣ୍ଟ ରେ first that is Peter E. Drucker was first applied this in 1954 he has written a book the book name is Practice of Management in that he has given this concept management by objective if you follow this there are different steps different approach first you define your objective what is your goal then translate your objective into goals that means you are defining means suppose your company is having double the profit next year so you are defining then how it will be achieved you are translating the same objective into goals suppose revenue ତମେ ଗୋଟେ ନେଲା x amount so you need 2x so how you will do it so you have to simply write a goal at a target and monitor the performance evaluate progress and feedback reward accomplishment so these are the steps first objective define kariba tapre goal setting kariba goal lekhiba you can translate your objective into goals then you have to work towards that goal ତମେ ଯୋଉ କହିଲ 3 ବର୍ଷ ପରେ କି 5 ବର୍ଷ ପରେ ଗୋଟେ ମାଷ୍ଟର ଡିଗ୍ରୀ ହବ ତାର that is one objective you are defined but what you have to do you need to set goals you have to first complete the graduation you have to complete the master degree graduation will take minimum 2 years 3 years master degree will take minimum 2 years so altogether it will take 5 years. So you have to define the goals. Then you are, performing, you are studying, you are attending classes, you are joining the course, you are evaluating yourself, doing self-analysis of yourself, you are doing all these things. And finally, you will achieve that once you keep all your target in place. Evaluate, then when you are achieving, you are accomplishing yourself, you are giving reward to yourself. The same thing, the steps are given in the diagram. What is the process? The first one is defining, the second one is derive target for the employee. What is the target? What is the goal? Third one is monitoring that goal. You are working towards the goal. Fourth one is providing feedback and motivation. If are not motivation means ତମକୁ ତମର target ଅଛି, goal ଅଛି, you are studying to pass the graduation, you are studying to pass the master degree, and finally you are giving reward to the success. So these are management by objective process. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it is a circle. So take a narrative and suppose master degree you achieved, then the next goal is maybe you are doing a job or service or doing a house or getting married. So you are good. You are taking that objective and working towards that. This is the process. In the next class, we'll continue to work on motivation. We'll study some motivation theory and we'll work on a management process. We'll continue that. For today, you give me your attendance, the chat box, and we'll have next class tomorrow. I'll send the timing in the WhatsApp. Thank you. Thank you.